everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be doing the love coming spread for all of my cancers out there. So this is a love coming spread for all of my cancers out there to see what kind of love is coming towards you. So without any further ado, let's jump right in. This is to see what kind of love is coming towards you during the week of September 1st into the 7th. So let's jump right in. Sun, rising, Venus, Jupiter. Sun, rising, Venus, Jupiter. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. Show me the cards I need to see. Show me the cards I need to see for all of my cancers out there. See what kind of love is coming towards my cancers out there. What kind of love is coming towards my cancers out there? During the week of September 1st into the 7th. Show me the cards I need to see. The cards I need to see. One popped out. So as per the rules, that goes out with everybody else. Interesting. All right, so okay, so we got 3 of Cups. So this is an individual that is that's kind of coming towards you. Is a they kind of do a little bit of party in the party mode, do a little bit of celebrating, maybe a little bit too much celebrating. And they're kind of like maybe involved in like a third-party situation or something like that. So that's what kind of vibes are emulating off of the situation now. At the moment, they're kind of feeling like they're kind of trapped. Okay, they're kind of going through, you know, they got a lot of stuff going on. And they're feeling kind of emotional, trapped, and stagnated in this particular situation. So, excuse me. And this individual appears to be a fire sign individual, a Sagittarius, Aries, or a Leo. And they're very passionate. They got a lot of passion about them, you know, when they want to really, you know, move forward with you. But they got a lot going on, you know. On one hand, they're partying, having a good time, you know, celebratory type stuff. On the other hand, they're kind of feeling like their hands are tied behind their back. They're feeling trapped. So they're kind of like a mess, you know. This is like a messy type of situation. Now, with that being said, here, they have tried to chill a little bit. You know, they you know, we got the four of swords here. There's a sense of resting, relaxation, contemplating. You know, they try to kind of calm things down a little bit. Because they got the Justice card here. They want a sense of truth in their life. They want a sense of the truth will be revealed. But it doesn't really seem like they're able to get that because they're spending far too much time celebrating, having a good time. All right? And that celebrating is you know, they're making decisions that's causing them to feel trapped. So possibly, like this person is a mess. Got a lot going on here. There's a possibility you may know this person. You may work with them. You may know of them from work. You may have been introduced with them from someone from your job, something like that. So there's definitely that sense of something going on with that. And believe it or not, even though this person's got all this stuff going on there, 5 of Pentacles. They're worrying about being left out in the cold. Excuse me. They're worrying about being left out in the cold, which is probably why they do all of the crazy stuff that they do, because really deep down there's a sense of insecurity that's going on. They're kind of insecure, and so they're doing a lot of crazy stuff to kind of like keep them occupied, to give them a sense of purpose and all the rest of that. And it's making them look kind of crazy. It's making them kind of look like they're all over the place. But beneath all of that, there are multiple layers. There's actually a sense of insecurity that's going on here with this individual here. That's making them seem like they're kind of a little bit unbalanced. So the other individual is Knight of Cups. So this person is again dominating, dashing, daring, kind of feeling themselves a little bit, fancy themselves as a looker type of situation. Is a water sign individual, a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, and they're kind of like, you know, prancing around on the scene. Hey, you know, check me out. What's up? Now, with that being said, we got the Five of Wands here, and this person is definitely has a very tensionist type of mentality. Very argumentative, that type of thing. They're not afraid to kind of start a lot of drama, especially if they want to be with somebody. So basically, give an example. You got this fire sign individual and this individual. Well, this individual kind of, start some drama, maybe say something, sleight of hand or something like that. Kind of get things kicked in a real negative direction. So just be aware of that. With that being said, all of that negative drama, let's see what kind of strength you're going to be working with during the week of September 1st to the 7th. What kind of strengths are my Cancers going to be dealing with? What kind of strengths are my Cancers going to be dealing with during the week of September 1st into the 7th? What kind of strengths are my Cancers going to be dealing with during the week of the September 1st to the 7th? There's so many cards I need to see, some cards I need to see. Let's see what we got here. Okay, so a little bit of quantification on that. That's good. So, right off the bat here, you got the Six of Wands. So, these are your strengths. These are all strengths. And in the strengths department, even negatives can be spun into positives. Okay? So, basically what it is we'll get a quick rundown. So, I got a card here, and I'm going to explain that in 1 minute, how that whole thing works. The reason I'm doing this, guys, is because some people have been kind of confused about when I've been kind of breaking things down and explaining them. So I'm going to, maybe the next couple of videos, I'm going to be really specific. So if this is redundant for you, I apologize in advance. So, again, Six of Wands. You're looking against strength. You're looking for a recognized victory. You're looking to have something that's going to be substantive. So you can say, hey, you know what? I've won. You can feel like you got to win. You got somebody in your life that has some value, that's worth something, that you care about, that cares about you. There's an equal give and take, that sort of thing. So you're looking for a recognized victory in your life. King of Cups energy. So King of Cups energy, basically generosity, courteousness, making very wise choices when it comes to that. So again, as a strength, that's what you're looking for. That is a strength that you have, that you are aware that you need that and you want that in your life. You're very clear about what you want in your life. So remember, I was just talking about how a negative card, potentially negative card, the Eight of Cups, and this really depends on how you look at it, and depending on how the other cards, clarity, signifiers, to signify that the cards can be negative, positive, etc., etc. So walking away from a potential situation, this is seen as a strength in this way. If you're dealing with someone that's toxic, not good for you, and you feel like kind of like so you can say, well, which is a better situation, the Eight of Swords or the Eight of Cups? Well, the Eight of Swords, you're just kind of sitting there, just kind of taking it. You know what I mean? Like, you feel trapped. You really don't feel like there's nothing you can do about it. Your hands are tied behind your back. You're blindsided. There's nothing you can do. But I would argue the Eight of Cups is better. Here's why. Because if you're in a toxic situation, you're like, you know what? I'm not putting up with this. I'm out. You walk away. You walk away from the toxicity. You move on towards a more calmer situation. So with the Eight of Cups, you realize that you have value. You know what I mean? And so that's how that's seen as a strength. Hope that pretty much clarifies what I'm trying to say here. So, in addition, we have the Two of Wands here. And that means that there are choices. So that's a strength of yours also, is that you have choices. You will, you're aware that, you can either go this way or that way. You're not just pretty much stagnant. You have options. In addition, another strength you have is the Knight of Swords. Again, the Knight of Swords is a very fast-moving, cutting energy. And that can be positive, as seen upon as a strength here, is if something is, it's a good card, it's good energy to have as far as defense goes. So You know, some people are very quiet. Some people are very passive. They don't really like, you know, to deal with a lot of stuff, and that's cool. No problem. No worries there. But then you have some people that believe in just like taking things head on and letting people know, hey, listen, I'm not going to be disrespected or mistreated that way. This is that Knight of Swords energy. Quick, fast moving, cutting energy. Pretty forked tongue energy. Sometimes, again, depending on the situation, it could be seen as very like, wow, this person's a hothead. They kind of speak before they're thinking type of thing. Sure, that could be seen as a negative aspect, but as a strength, it's like, hey, if someone disrespects you or hurts you, then you'll speak up and you'll let them know, hey, listen, you hurt me. I'm not going to be disrespected like this. I'm not going to be mistreated like that. And you will do it quick, fast, and a hurry. You know what I mean? You'll nip it in the bud quick. And that's how that's seen as a strength. Okay. Again, was clarify. I'm not going to clarify everything, but I'm going to clarify certain things that I think that I want to clear up a little bit of ambiguity as far as what I'm trying to say. Addition. We had the Justice card, so you're looking for a sense of truth. You're looking for truth and clarity in your situation. You want truth. You want individuals that's going to be truthful with you. We have the Eight of Wands here, which means communication. You're able, as with the Knight of Swords, of course, you can communicate in a negative way. It feels like being mistreated. You can also communicate in a positive way. You send a lot of messages, a lot of energy. So there's a lot of energy, that you send out, that you put towards the situation. And finally, we have the King of Swords here. So that means that you have the ability to make very strong, firm, solid decisions and very wise decisions when it comes to having a very solid foundation. You know what I mean? You make you can protect yourself. In other words, making very strong, solid decisions when it comes to being able to protect yourself, being on solid ground. All right. So, with that being said, let's see what types of things from the past that could possibly affect the outcome of this particular situation. So, what type of things from your past could possibly affect the outcome of this particular situation? What type of things from the past could possibly affect the outcome of these potential love interests? Show me the cards I need to see. Show me the cards I need to see. So, we got Three of Pentacles. And so, it really appears as though what I'm feeling here is that there is an apprehensiveness about having any kind of relationship with anyone at the job. You don't want to crap where you eat, so to speak. And so anything to do with any kind of love interest at the job type of situation, you're going to be a bit apprehensive about, at least this week. Okay, so if you may have had a negative experience with doing the whole dating thing with someone at the job, and that's caused a little bit of apprehension. So you're a little bit hesitant about that. In addition, here we got the Queen of Wands energy, and you have you're vibrating, have the ability to draw positive people towards you. If there's a situation that would occur where you would start drawing very negative individuals, negative energy towards you, you want to have that positivity in your life. That's going to cause you to kind of push back on that. Finally, we got the Magician card. Okay, and that's a card where you have the ability to manifest using your own will. Okay, like the law of attraction type of situation would be a Queen of Wands type thing. Law of attraction. You bring to you what you put out. That type of thing. Okay, and again, the higher you vibrate, the higher vibrational people come towards you. That sort of thing. Magician, you have the ability to manifest using your desires to manifest what you want in your life. Anyone that would pretty much prevent you from doing that, really, because some people really don't understand how this whole thing works. I say they talk down on people. that believe in this sort of thing, like, oh, you know, you're manifesting something in your reality. That's so silly. You know, this seems to be something that you have brought into your life. So you're an esoteric spirituality sort of thing. And anyone that's going to kind of crap on that, you're going to be like, you know what? Kick rocks, you're out of here. And that's pretty much where you are with that. So let's see if spirits have any additional information they want to bestow upon you before I shut this thing down. Is there any additional information that spirits want my Cancers to know before I shut this thing down? That's beautiful. So, expectations. It's completely okay to have high expectations for who you draw to you, who you let into your life. It's okay to have high expectations. Again, I just got finished talking about high vibrational energy, etc., etc. If you're vibrating, you have higher standard. You have a higher level of standards that you have, higher level of of the type of person you want to bring into your life. So it's okay to have high expectations. Again, I've said this across the board many times. It's okay to have high expectations because you want to draw to you positivity. Okay? In addition here, listen. It's also good not to just be a good communicator, but also to be a good listener. To kind of see where other people are coming from as far as what their perspectives are, things in that nature. You know, it's also good to be a good listener. It's also good to be a good listener because some things may be being said and maybe being alluded to. And you want to be able to be aware of them so you can kind of quench in any kind of negativity, you know, a negative rumor or a negative vibe somebody's putting out. You want to kind of nip it in the bud quick. And like I said, you know, with that Knight of Swords energy, that appears to be something that you're able to do at the ready anyway. In addition here, you're ready, but you're waiting. Okay? Spirit wants to say, hey, you're ready, but you're waiting. You're ready, but you're waiting for that right fit. You know what I mean? You're waiting. You know, you don't want to. You don't want to put that round peg in a square hole. You want to wait till, you know, you want to put that round peg in a round hole. You want to. It's okay. You're ready, but you're waiting. You want to that fit just right. Once you find that right fit, and that's okay. Like I said, to have high expectations. You know, if you're picky for one particular reason or the other, that's okay, because you're moving towards a preferable situation for yourself. And at the end of the day, that's all that really matters, especially if it's going to make you happy. If we're talking about your happiness, then it's okay to have high expectations. So, with that, I'm going to shut this thing down. Again, this is a general love reading. Hopefully it resonated with you guys. If it did, please feel free to get a personal reading so I can dig a little bit further into it for you. If it didn't resonate with you, then you may want to get a personal reading so I can really dig into your particular situation. Now, again, let me stress, this is a general, which means basic for everybody. I try to gather as much different energies as I can with the particular sign. Sun rising, Venus, sun rising, and so forth, and I try to draw as much as I possibly can, and just give an overall general theme of what I'm feeling. Now, again, some people have said, "Hey, this is not my situation. It's not resonating with me." Listen, general. That's what general means. Okay, so I just want to, you know, to you that understand this, again, I just want to say sorry for the redundancy, sorry for the over clarification here, but I really want to make this, to try to dot these I's and cross these T's, because I do read the comments. I read all the comments, all right? So I just want to be very clear. This is a general love reading. If you want something more specific to your particular situation, then feel free to get a reading. I've done hundreds of readings since I started this. Literally, I did a week ago. I just got finished 50. Then before there was 70 or whatever. So, and you know, I'm going to be posting some testimonials too, so you guys can see what sort of responses I've gotten from people and so forth, so on. So, all right, just want to say general. All right, so if you want something more specific to your situation, holla at me. We can make it happen. All right. So with that said, I'm gonna shut this thing down. Love you guys. If you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe. See you next time. Bye bye.